Why read Quran? Part 10. Promotion of Justice. The Quran emphasizes justice, equality, and compassion. Point 1. Shared spiritual experience. When Muslims come together to recite and reflect on the Quran, they engage in a shared act of worship that deepens their collective sense of spirituality and connection to their faith. The Quran's emphasis on justice, equality, and compassion is a central theme that is promoted through various verses and teachings. This theme is reflected in the shared spiritual experience of Muslims when they come together to recite and reflect on the Quran. When Muslims gather to engage in the recitation and reflection of the Quran, they are not only participating in an act of worship, but also deepening their collective sense of spirituality and connection to their faith. This shared experience fosters a sense of unity and understanding among Muslims, as they are united by their common belief in the Quran's message of justice, equality, and compassion. Furthermore, the Quran's emphasis on justice, equality, and compassion is also reflected in the way Muslims interact with one another. When Muslims engage in acts of charity, volunteer work, and other forms of social service, they are embodying the Quran's teachings and promoting justice and equality in their communities. In conclusion, the Quran's emphasis on justice, equality, and compassion is a central theme that is promoted through various verses and teachings. This theme is reflected in the shared spiritual experience of Muslims when they come together to recite and reflect on the Quran, as well as in the way Muslims interact with one another. Point 2. Mutual learning and growth. Group discussions and study circles allow members to share insights, interpretations, and understandings, promoting a sense of cooperation and collaborative learning. The Quran emphasizes justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to discuss and study the Quran, they engage in mutual learning and growth. Group discussions and study circles provide a platform for individuals to share their insights, interpretations, and understandings of the Quran. This collaborative learning environment fosters a sense of cooperation and mutual respect among participants. By sharing their knowledge and perspectives, Muslims can deepen their understanding of the Quran's message and its application to their lives. This shared learning experience strengthens the bonds of community and promotes a sense of unity among Muslims. Point 3. Strengthening relationships. These gatherings often provide opportunities for people to socialize and build relationships, reinforcing the sense of community and belonging. The Quran places great importance on justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to study and discuss the Quran, they not only deepen their spiritual understanding but also strengthen their relationships with one another. These gatherings often provide opportunities for people to socialize, share experiences, and build connections. This fosters a sense of community and belonging, as individuals feel valued and supported within their faith community. By strengthening these relationships, Muslims can create a more compassionate and just society, reflecting the core values of the Quran. Point 4. Collective worship. Joint recitation or listening sessions, such as during Taraweeh prayers in Ramadan, unite worshippers in a collective act of devotion, emphasizing unity and brotherhood. The Quran places great importance on justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together for collective worship, such as during Taraweeh prayers in Ramadan, they engage in a shared act of devotion that strengthens their sense of unity and brotherhood. By reciting or listening to the Quran together, Muslims are reminded of their shared faith and their collective responsibility to uphold justice and compassion. This shared experience fosters a sense of community and belonging, as individuals feel connected to a larger group of believers. In this way, collective worship helps to promote the Quran's message of justice, equality, and compassion. Point 5. Supportive environment. Community Quran sessions create a supportive space where individuals can ask questions, express their thoughts, and seek guidance, fostering a nurturing and respectful environment. The Quran emphasizes justice, equality, and compassion. Community Quran sessions create a supportive environment where individuals can freely ask questions, share their thoughts, and seek guidance. This open and inclusive space encourages a sense of respect and understanding among participants. By fostering a nurturing environment, these sessions empower individuals to grow spiritually and intellectually. This collective learning experience strengthens the bonds of community and promotes the Quran's message of justice, equality, and compassion. Point 6. Transmission of values. Discussing the Quran helps to pass down Islamic teachings and moral values from one generation to the next, ensuring that communal beliefs and practices are preserved and strengthened. The Quran places great importance on justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to discuss the Quran, they are actively involved in the transmission of Islamic teachings and moral values from one generation to the next. By sharing their insights and interpretations, they ensure that the Quran's message continues to inspire and guide future generations. This collective effort helps to preserve and strengthen the communal beliefs and practices of the Islamic faith. Through these discussions, Muslims can deepen their understanding of their faith and its relevance to their lives, fostering a strong sense of identity and belonging. Point 7. Promoting empathy and compassion. Reciting and contemplating Quranic teachings collectively can inspire compassion and empathy among participants, as many verses emphasize understanding, kindness, and the welfare of others. The Quran places great importance on justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to recite and contemplate Quranic teachings, they are exposed to verses that emphasize understanding, kindness, and the welfare of others. This shared experience can inspire compassion and empathy among participants, as they reflect on the Quran's teachings and their implications for their own lives. By fostering a sense of empathy and compassion, these sessions contribute to the promotion of a more just and equitable society. Point 8. Sense of purpose. Participating in Quranic study reinforces a shared purpose and mission within the community, strengthening members' commitment to their faith and each other. The Quran emphasizes justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to study the Quran, they are not only learning about their faith, but also strengthening their sense of purpose and mission within the community. By engaging in shared study, they reinforce their commitment to their faith and to each other. This collective effort fosters a sense of unity and belonging, as individuals feel connected to a larger group of believers who share their values and aspirations. In this way, Quranic study helps to build strong, vibrant communities that are committed to upholding the principles of justice, equality, and compassion. Point 9. Cultural and social cohesion. The practice brings together individuals from different backgrounds, promoting unity and reducing social barriers through the shared reverence of the Quran and its teachings. The Quran places great importance on justice, equality, and compassion. When Muslims come together to study and discuss the Quran, they are not only deepening their spiritual understanding, but also fostering cultural and social cohesion. These gatherings bring together individuals from diverse backgrounds, promoting unity and reducing social barriers. By sharing their insights and perspectives, participants develop a deeper appreciation for one another's cultures and traditions. The shared reverence for the Quran and its teachings serves as a powerful unifying force, strengthening the bonds of community and promoting a more harmonious society.